Hello, this is the Watchdog, and welcome back to Fun with Watches. If watches weren't fun, you'd only need one. Today we're going to review the Cadisen C8164 Open Heart Watch. Let's start out with the wrist check. I'm wearing a T-Rock TY305 chronograph. And Grogo's still wearing my Pagani Design PD1691 homage to a Rolex Air King. I tried to take it off of him, he slapped me. Grogu said Han Solo and Princess Leia went on a second honeymoon and stayed at a hotel near Anchorhead. When Han Solo woke up in the morning, he immediately strapped on his blaster to go out for some target practice. She asked him to at least wash up and put on some deodorant first. He said he likes to shoot first and axe later. Okay, let's take a look at the watch. It comes in this very nice box. The trouble with these nice boxes, though, it's going to make it really hard to sell because I'm going to have to charge the full $9 shipping instead of the $5.75 through Facebook. But here it is. As you can see, it comes as a set. It comes with a second strap, genuine leather, and it comes with a tool. And the reason it comes with a tool, though, is because there's no quick release. I don't get a lot of dress watches on this channel, but sometimes I like to mix it up. I saw this Cadisen on AliExpress and decided to give it a shot. I'm not a huge fan of open heart watches, but I think this one looks pretty good. When you look at the item description on AliExpress ad, the word turbulent is mentioned, and you can rest assured that this is most definitely not a turbulent. I don't think this is a deliberate lie, but rather a lost in translation moment, since most turbulent watches are open heart. Maybe they thought that open heart meant turbulent, but it does not. I chose the blue colorway. There's also a black and white colorway. I usually pick the blue, although the black looks a little bit more dressy. The mesh bracelet was the only choice, but the watch also comes with a leather alligator strap. Well, that's faux alligator, but real leather. I spent $100 on this kit with this nice box. If I would have looked further, I could have got the watch for $70 without the nice box and the second strap. The watch is 41 millimeters at the bezel, 48.5 millimeters lug to lug, has a 20 millimeter lug width, and is 12.3 millimeters thick at the peak of the dome sapphire crystal, and weighs 94 grams on this mesh bracelet. The bezel is brushed on the bevel, and then it's polished on the side. The dial is a matte blue with no sunburst effect. Then it says Cadisen on top, and then it has the word automatic. And then there's no other writing on the dial. It has applied unlumed indices and no minute markers. It has lume stick hands and an unlumed second hand. And there is no date on this watch. Then the open heart shows the movement's balance wheel. Once again, this is not a turbulent. And also, if you look at it, the hole appears to be misaligned just a little bit. So, but that's not that big of a deal. The sign crown is a push-pull. This is a 50-meter dress watch, so no need for a screw-down crown. This is a non-date movement, so there is no ghost date position. When you pull it out, there's only one position, and the watch does hack. Ghost dates don't bother me, but it's kind of nice that it doesn't have one. The crystal is a dome sapphire. I tested it with my diamond tester, and I can indeed confirm it is sapphire. I see no mention of AR coating, and as you can see, there's quite a bit of reflection, so more than likely it does not have any AR coating. The case is a solid stainless steel, brushed on the sides and the lug tops, but polished on the lug bottoms and the bottom of the case. The case back is a screw down display that is polished. It says Cadisen and gives the model number. Then it says automatic movement, all stainless steel, and 5 ATM water resistant, and that's 50 meters in case you don't know. Underneath the case back is the Miyota 82S0 movement. This is a 21 joule 3 hertz movement that hand winds, and unlike the 8215, it actually hacks. It has a unidirectional rotor. This is a much better looking movement than an NH35 or an 8215. As you can see, look at the little striping on the back plate. It looks like they prettied up the movement, and it looks really nice. So if you're going to have a display case back, I think it's nice that the movement looks good. Here is the watch on the time grapher. As you can see, it's running about 8 seconds fast, which isn't too bad. And as you can see, the line's pretty smooth, so this is a pretty good looking movement. A lot better than that Tessin I reviewed last time. So it looks like it's at 10 seconds now. So let's go ahead and change the position, see if that makes it better or worse. And it looks like that didn't change anything. So it's a pretty consistent movement. Oh, that made it about 6 seconds. So it's running a little bit fast, which is good. Always to be better to be fast than slow when you have a hacking movement. The bracelet is a steel mesh with no quick release. You got to use the tool to get it off. I was kind of disappointed because I had another Cadisen and it had an actual deployment clasp on this mesh bracelet. But this one's very different. It's even different than any other mesh bracelet I've had. You actually goes in like this and then it locks down, which looks like no big deal, but it's kind of awkward to use when you actually try to put it on your wrist. Here is the watch at my 7.5-inch wrist. It's at 41 millimeters. It's a pretty big watch, but it looks nice. And I think the mesh bracelet looks nice too, but man, look at that reflection in that crystal though. Yeah, I wish it had some air coating, because man, being a dome crystal, it really shows the light. Plus this crystal is a real smudge magnet. It really shows off the thumbprints. I'm cleaning it quite a bit. And here is the watch on the leather strap. I think it looks nice. It's a very nice looking strap. And if you're going to have a dress watch, a alligator strap is always a good choice. I know it's not real alligator, but man, once again, look at that reflection. Here we are in the Lume room. Wearing the watch gave me no indication that the Lume was any good, but we'll show it anyway. As we speed up the time, we see that only the hands are lumed and the Lume fades very quickly. This Lume is not good. What do I like about this watch? Well, I like the overall looks. I like the case. Really nice steel case with good brushwork. And I like the fact it comes with this extra strap. And I like the movement. This Miyota 82S0 seems like a pretty good movement. It's much better than an 8215. I don't see that noticeable stutter like you do with a lot of 8215s. What are my gripes and groans? The clasp of the mesh bracelet is really hard to use. I don't like the fact that there's no quick release on these straps. I mean, it's 2022. Quick release is pretty common. I think they could have done that without too much extra cost. And the Lume's not any good. Do I recommend this watch? Yes. Nobody expects a good Lume on a dress watch. And this Miyota 82S0 appears to be a big improvement on the 8215. It's a nice looking watch. And at $100, I don't think it's overpriced, considering you get an extra strap in that nice box. So it all really depends, and do you like the looks of the watch? If you like the looks of the watch, then go for it. Well, thank you for watching my review of the Cadisen C8164, and I will be back with another review or unboxing. Be sure and like and subscribe to my channel. Getting close to 1,000. I'm about 948 last time I looked. Bye.